This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, where you can find cool stuff in stock.
Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me at CGB, and with 430 days in a row of daily different MTG Arena decks and a 28th day of social distancing, I am excited to bring to you Mono Red. Why? For the second day in a row, I've been like absolutely caught up in two things. Number one, the coming of Ikoria. Quick update about that. Ikoria content will mostly be on the CGB Gaming channel if you're looking for the crafting guide videos, set review type stuff, and Twitch. Just about every day on Twitch we're talking about Ikoria stuff. I stream Monday through Thursday, 4 to 6 Eastern time, link in the description. And this channel will remain focused so that you get your daily dose of Standard every day, even as Standard in this format is coming to a close. So that's one thing. I've been focused a lot on that. And the other thing is I haven't had much time to test decks. I have a few theoretical things I'm excited to show you, but I don't love them yet. And I haven't had any time to play the ladder. Like the last video was the most ladder I've played in a little while. So let's do it. Just try to brutalize the ladder. See if red works as well for other people. For me, as it seems to work for other people, but we're doing it with a slightly different version. This is the much less common version, but you've probably seen it around. It is much more lower to the ground because it's built around Phoenix of Ash. Phoenix of Ash is the card that I thought would be the best red card from Theros Beyond Death when I saw it. I did not notice Annex, probably because it wasn't a rare. I tend to gloss over commons and uncommons, and especially the Demigod cycle from Theros Beyond Death wasn't particularly exciting to me, so I started glossing over those cards every time I saw them. Annex turned out to be the best card for Mono Red because it's basically a Mono Red Rotting Regisaur, something huge to put the Embercleave on that just ends the game on turn 4, the way that Rakdos Knights did before. It's also sweeper protection, and sweepers are the bee's knees right now because everything has to be a 2-for-1. But Phoenix of Ash got sidelined because of that, and it's still a very good card. It's 3 mana for a 2/2 flying haste. The pump ability means that it gives you a mana sink later in the game. The escape ability means it comes back unless the opponent deals with it perfectly. And it gets its money. Since it has haste and flying, it almost always does at least 2 damage, whereas Annex you might play and it gets exiled. So Phoenix of Ash has some... It has some spots where it's better. Unfortunately, most people just dismiss the card as inferior, but that's not necessarily true. It definitely has some spots where it works. The mirror is not one of them. Mono Red mirror is often about Annex and Annex sticking around. So this deck has to just go all face real fast and get a lot of those Bant ramp matchups so we can slaughter them quickly. The only 2 cards in the deck that don't have haste are Scorched Spitter and Runaway Steamkin. So it's very low to the ground. It gets its damage in. It still runs 4 Embercleave. It runs 4 Infuriate. And to stay mana efficient, because it has to be faster than the other red deck, it has 4 Shocks instead of Bone Crusher Giant, because you just never want a 3 mana 4/3 when you're trying to kill your opponent as fast as you possibly can. Phoenix of Ash also kind of occupies that spot. The escape is mana intensive and the pump is mana intensive, so you rarely want to be putting 3 mana into your Bone Crusher Giant anyway. So that explains why Bone Crusher isn't in the deck. Infuriate, all of our creatures are so small that they're not particularly great with an Embercleave, unless you're running away Steamkin. Infuriate is make your own Annex, something with extremely high power to go with the Embercleave so that the game just ends. This version actually got all the way to #1 Mythic in the hands of Sandy Dog MTG near the very, very, very beginning of the format. It was definitely a few cards different. He was changing cards here and there. He played a mix of best of 3 and best of 1. He literally just went and played this in best of 1 when he didn't have enough time between rounds on his MTGO queues. Yeah, multi-queued as well. He would just go play the exact list in best of 1. So we're going to trust it, go out, take it for a spin, and see if Mono Red treats me as well as it treats my opponents. Let's dive in. Let the red nonsense begin. Gideon, perfect enemy. Perfect enemy for Red Mage. Oh, Lord. Easy keep. Easiest keep of my life. Scryland, nice. Okay, come on. Do it. Do it. Maybe. Maybe. Did it. Got there. Absolutely got there. Can't possibly lose now. Tapland, Tapland? Oh, yes. Have a shock. Gulp it down. Rob this rich? I guess so. So do you think Cry the Canarium is ready to go? That is a shiny forest. Looks like Sultai. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, don't need that much more damage to get there. This might be a little risky. If the opponent does have a Ritual Soot, like losing to Infuriate is pretty bad. Alright, we want that. Or losing our ability to Infuriate is what I mean. It's pretty bad, but here we go. Let's go ahead and use them now. Our opponent's all tapped out. Show them what's up. Okay, do they have an Uro? Something like that. They have the Murderous Rider itself. Easy frickin' money. All right, slam it. Do I play the Fervent Champion or the Scorched Spitta? I think the Spitta, because it's more likely to get in. Okay, the opponent might make this trade. Ooh, we could shock that, but I think we just want Steamy Boy. No trades, okay. Makes sense. But yeah, Steamkin. We are one mana red spell away from getting to steam it up next turn. Oh wow. The attack of the 1/1s. Our opponent wants to be super aggro. Ooh. Oh. Oh baby. Oh man. Okay. The question is, do we want to attack with a 4/4 Steamkin, or do we want the Phoenix of Ash to be getting in there? I think we just want the Phoenix as well, because everything's going to hit, and the 1/1 can chump the Steamkin, which we don't really want. Oh my god, it's gross. It's so disgusting. All that's left is to top deck Embercleave. Okay. Would you like to attack again this time? No. Alright. Let's go. Everybody in. Just want to get all the damage. Finish this game before they get to recover. Alright, so that's that. So this is 2 extra damage, so is pumping in the mana. It doesn't matter either way. But now they're down to 3, facing a Phoenix of Ash, in mono green. What do you have that has reach? And this is where Phoenix of Ash gets to shine. Just over the top. Over the top, pecking you to death. Easy. I haven't cut anything from this video yet. Just saying. You can choose whether or not to believe me, but it's true. 3 games on the play every game. I tell people the shuffler's fine. How about that randomness of who goes first? If I play Sultai Control or Azorius Control, my first 3 games of the day are always on the draw against red. Weird. Conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. Do we steamkin them? Do we steamkin them? I actually missed if they scryed to the top or not. I was too busy talking to the camera. I think steamkin's one of the worst cards we can play against them. But if we don't play early, I don't think it will ever work. It's one of those things where you have it for turn 2, you've got to do it. Red-black, what can you do? You've got a kitty. Hi, kitty. Oven as well? Of course. It has to be the oven. It always has to be the oven. So, we can go over the top with the Phoenix of Ash. We can get in there with Robber of the Rich. If the opponent trades for the Tin Street Dodger, I guess I'm fine with that because they take 4. Yeah, let's get in on the ground while we can. As aggressive as possible and hope they don't have Mayhem Devil. Because that would constitute a perfect draw from their side. Oh, I should have played the Scorch Spitter. Oh well. Too much thinking. Oh, look, I've got an oven. That actually is rock solid insurance against Claim the Firstborn. Gotta love Cat Oven. Just so glad it exists. But hey, it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, Claim the Firstborn. Steal my creature. Not gonna happen if we have an oven. Not gonna happen. And we can do full-on Steamkin mana next turn, probably. They do have it. They have the perfect draw. They have actual perfect draw. Well, I don't have any removal for this, so we're done. Just find a new game. That's what you can. I think I'll make this video more interesting for myself by seeing if I can set a new record for how many games I play. Just how many games I play in this video. By the way, on the play again 4 times in a row. Go mono red. Feels good. The fact that I actually lost to the Mayhem Devil, kind of a tilt there. Steamies. We also have not drawn an Embercleave. Oh wait, we had one once, but we won, I think, before we played it in the 1-land hand. But yeah, we haven't played an Embercleave. Blue-white control. I hate to do this. Like I feel terrible. All right, if they can't do anything about the Phoenix of Ash, we can pump mana into it. Okay. This is an absorb turn for them, so we'll just swing. We could go in for the shocks. I think I'll just go in for the Phoenix. We just want to make sure these things resolve and don't let them absorb. I know it could pump the Steamkin, but giving them 3 life and the use of their mana is not what I'm looking to do. Elite Guard Mage, huh? Well, you're dead. Thanks for coming. Now, when you are about to get the sword lit and become legit, as I like to say, you have to attack like this, like just with everything. Like just the attack all button has never been used because you need to demoralize your opponent way before they see the sword. But then you always have to wait till blockers, like 100%. You can't just slam it down if there's a triggered ability or something. You've got to be like, yeah, I've got it. Go ahead. Block something. On the draw. Time to do it on hard mode. Let's go. Oh no. Well, the mirror is probably our worst matchup. Let's play the Fervent Champion and not attack with it, so it can take out the Scorch Spitter. Especially on the draw. I mean, on the play is one thing. On the draw is a whole other animal here. Yeah. Or do we? We don't have to. And right now this is holding back 2 creatures, so we'll just go no blocks. 1 is fine. Another Infuriate. Very interesting. I sort of want to hold up and make the opponent do something here. I'm not sure why, but I have this feeling I'm going to want to spend this shock and this infuriate. I just got this vibe. Uh-huh. Alright. I'm a little light up the stage suspicious, so I'm not going to block. We'll see if the opponent goes for this Rimrock Knight. Which is another card we're not playing, by the way. But we get to blow out the Rimrock. With a little patience. Okay. Now we try to get our Steamkin going, I think, because we're going to have to take on a Bone Crusher Giant, and that's going to suck. A Robber of the Rich isn't going to be stealing anything for some time. No! The card we can't beat. Alright. Well, we'll see what we can do. Feel like I just have to start getting in the air. The idea was to play a longer game, because they were lower on cards than me, but they drew the card we can't beat. And if they have the Embercleave, I definitely can't beat that. Yeah, their draw was better than ours. Maybe I can draw an Embercleave right here and steal it, but that's pretty much it. Okay. Is it enough? It's enough. Oh my god. I spoke too soon. My draw was just that much better than theirs. Yep. Easy. Easy one land keepsies. Let's go in for the spits. If we draw the land off the top, we might not want to light up the stage, so having the Spitter and the Fervent Champion getting there. Okay, we drew the land. I think it's very possible I don't want to light up the stage. It's an extra point of damage, and we hold up Infuriate, and then maybe we hit the land next turn. But if we curve, this hand is so good. I'm just going to play. I'm actually going to do the thing I always make fun of people for doing. I'm going to play the land before the light up the stage to get the extra damage. And then as long as we hit one land in the top 3, I'm pretty happy with this play. If we hit 2, I'll feel a little bad that I lost a land of value, but maybe it won't matter. Okay, no land. I think this is the player we played before. You end up playing the same people a lot. Well, that priest is actually a bit of a pain. I want to play this Steamkin. The Infuriate, though, does cover it. I could just let these go. Like, I could attack with both, light up the stage, or I could play the Fervent Champion, attack with all if the opponent blocks there, Infuriate, kill the priest. And I let both these go, but I have 3 attackers. If I draw a land, the Embercleave is on. Or I could just do this. I guess I'm not that afraid of priest just yet. It's like this. And not use the Infuriate, and just use the light up the stage to hit the land. Sorry, Runaway Steamkin. There's the land. We have a Phoenix of Ash for next turn. We have an Infuriate. But that was all a little bit awkward. A little bit awkward. Here comes a cat. Oven, yeah. I'm used to this. Seen this before. All right, land off the top. Can we do it? We can. All right, Embercleave Infuriate. Activate. Thinking. That's it? Okay. Get there. And right there. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. That's 12, 13, 14, 15, and you can gain 1. Yeah, you dead. You are dead. Revenge. Revenge. It's our diamond winning in. Yay. You guys feel like we earned it? Do you feel like we tried our hardest? Usually spend days preparing these decks to show you. I didn't even practice with this. Try hard magic at its finest. Oh, do I have to go through a mono black player to get there? You know I like mono black. Sometimes. Oh my goodness. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. How you doing? I got your Smitten Swordmaster, so it's a Knight's deck. Okay. Okay. Yep. I don't know if you meant to cast that way. I don't know. Maybe you did. Some do, some don't. Doesn't matter. Dead. So, this is 10 and 11 and not quite dead. So do I want to use the ability to make sure that we kill the robber? I guess so. Probably not the greatest choice. Probably just should have Embercleaved on the robber. But what can I say? I'm flying too close to the sun here. Hopefully it doesn't cost me the game. Rankle. Okay. Make me discard, make me sacrifice. I don't suppose you want to pay a life to draw a card. Actually, they're just dead, right? Yeah, they're just dead on board. Play badly, get rewarded. Did it. Winner. Winner. Diamond for chicken dinner. It feels gross. I need to go take a shower. This is just... This ain't right. This is not right. On the play all day. Sword, it will be lit. We will be oh so legit. Here's Dodgy Boy. Temple of Plenty. Make sure you scry to the top. I love it when they scry to the top. I just, you know, feels so good. All right, bottom. Fine. Fine. I'll take a random card. Was probably a land anyway. Your life total is decreasing. Oh, shock yourself, yeah. Good, good, good. Are we Aether Gust Mage? We are. You can go to the top. I think it's better than a random draw. A Hydroid Krasis? Aw, yeah, buddy. Shock again. Love it. It's Uro. Uro. And they missed the land. Ugh. I guess they needed that land I took from them. So tempting to play your Hydroid Krasis, but I'm just going to Embercleave you. So much damage. So little effort. Defers.
Right on schedule.
Bounce the Robber or bounce the Cleave?
I'll protect you.
Okay. Dead. They were dead to the Phoenix and the Robber anyway. The chat at the end. What can I possibly say about red decks? This was way too easy. Like, why? Why do I spend my time designing decks, always trying to make something new every single day, when you could play this every day and get all those things that people actually, for some reason, hold in high regard? Mythic, Diamond, Platinum, whatever those ranks are. A big collection, cosmetics, a Dragon Welt pet, all those things. It's just free if you literally don't care enough to just play this deck over and over and over. That's why I don't respect, and this is true, I just don't respect any of those things anymore. If somebody is regularly in like the top 50 Mythic, like some of the streamers, I'm going to throw Croakies out there, Danny T. Law, people like that, I respect that. If people put up paper Magic tournament finishes in, like, I respect that. But like best of three, like especially like best of three gaming too. I mean, the best of one versus best of three argument is an argument, but I do not respect like people saying that they got to Mythic with Mono Red because it's free. It's there for anybody. Now, on the bright side, I'm making that sound like a bad thing, and it's making some of you upset. On the bright side, it is there for anybody. You want it bad enough, just play this deck. In 20-some minutes today, I cut through like Platinum. I cut through like these last few edges of Platinum that was taking me weeks of like win two, lose one, win two, lose one, win two, lose one with decks that I was like making, tweaking, and experimenting with new cards with every day for the channel. So if you want it easy, it's there. It is there. Honestly, it is. But that's like what this channel is about is not this. It's not about spamming the same deck every day. It's not about mastering all the complexities of sideboarding with a specific deck and a matchup and everything like that. It's about the variety that Magic presents. The real, the endless deck building rabbit holes that you can go down. All the different things that you can do, even in a rotating small card pool like Standard. A different deck every single day. It sounds impossible to some people. And it's not even hard. To be honest, it's not hard for me. I come up with deck. I have decks I cut that never make it. You know, I always have ideas. And then it's about two things. Is the idea competitive? Is it fun? Does it compete? Is it fun? Sometimes it has to be extremely, I'm not doing that, extremely fun, like way over here on the fun scale. And sometimes it ends up really competitive like this. But all in all, it's about, can I put those things together? If I have a deck that's not competitive and not fun, it doesn't even make the cut. But somebody else might find it fun. Let me also stress this. I can't stress this enough, you guys. You get a little extra CGB rant because the game footage went by so quickly and I don't want to play this deck anymore, especially not in Diamond. I like working Diamond. I like solving the puzzle. Red ain't it for me. But that doesn't mean it's not it for other people. I don't understand the people, necessarily, that can play Red every day and enjoy the game, but they exist. I know they exist. And then there are some people who feel like they have to play Red every day, and they're the same people who complain about the meta and tell me that they want me to play janky decks. You know, they leave comments on this video saying, play Dimir Tezzeret Smothering Tithe, but they play Red. I know all about this. And they'll also, and this is the most common comment on my videos, not everybody can afford all these decks. I know. I also know that most of you hide behind that as your reason that you play red every day in case you're ever questioned, and that you have a horde of wild cards you refuse to even use, and that you're just piling them up while playing mono red. And look, I'm telling you right now, if that makes you happy, that is fine. Like, you don't have to be... It's not an attack. I know it comes off that way. I consider red my nemesis because to me, red is the opposite of variety, and variety is what I look for in the game. And I know it comes off personal, but my enemy is the red deck itself, not you. And if you actually enjoy it, that is fine. But if you are one of those people, I know some of you, you probably, maybe you stayed through this whole video, maybe you didn't, maybe you're already gone. But I know you're out there. If you are one of those people who plays red every day to get your 15 wins and work your way to Mythic, and then you turn around and complain about the meta being boring, and then you turn around and you ask me to play this jank or that jank, or tell other people to play these neat decks that you don't have the courage to craft or play yourself, I want you to push yourself out of this hole, because Magic is really fun. And I know you get to win a lot with red, and that probably brings a lot of joy. And you may not win as much with your own creation at first, but it's worth it. It's really worth it. The rewards I feel winning with decks that aren't strictly meta is so much greater than like 100 wins I could get with this red deck. And they're more special. You get to own them. They're really yours. Anyway, try to be tolerant of others who like things that you don't like. If you are a red mage out there who really just enjoys red every day, then more power to you. I don't hate you. Your deck is my nemesis. I don't hate you. I'm glad you're having fun. But by God, of all things, experience the variety in Magic and have fun. If it brings you joy, go for it. Courage. Let's do it. All right. Did you like the ramble? Did you stay here for it? Are you down with it? Anyway, let me know. And thank you for watching this video. And as always, I will see you in the next video. And a quick reminder, Ikoria content, crafting guide. We're in the process of refining the crafting guide right now on Twitch, on my shows there. When it is finished, the crafting guide video will be put on the CGB gaming channel. Link to that in the description. Check out my second channel and subscribe over there so you get notified. And this channel will continue to be a new standard deck every day, as always, from now until rotation, and then a new Ikoria standard deck starting up right away as soon as we get access to the cards. Thank you for watching. See you next time.